Tyler Brown, congratulations for being nominated as a finalist in this year's Bridge Builder Excellence Awards. You are incredible. We are celebrating, recognizing, and encouraging excellence in folks like you that have gotten it done on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. So welcome to the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame family. Congratulations.
I appreciate that. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
So Tyler Brown, again, we are excited. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with us today as we celebrate your excellence. And you are a football player where?
I go to Greenville High School, and I'm committed to Clemson University.
Awesome. So at Greenville, what position do you play there at Greenville High?
I play slot wide receiver, and I return punts and kickoffs. Okay,
so you're a multifaceted, multi-threat athlete. I get that. So what's your favorite part of playing wide receiver or returning kickoffs or any of that kind of stuff? What's the favorite part of playing football?
Favorite part about playing football is honestly just the relationships you make during the ride, man. It's just coaches, players, just how fast you start clicking with how teammates turn into your brothers so fast. It's just honestly amazing, and just to see that happen firsthand, and just definitely the relationships.
So you love the teamwork and the camaraderie. That's awesome. And you're certainly a great wide receiver with a bright future. And we want to, again, congratulate you and support that. And we want to get you to help some of the other folks out here that are maybe looking to you to say, hey, how can I get some of that success that Tyler Brown is sharing in? Is that all right if I get some information from you?
Yes, sir. No doubt. I would honestly just, my first piece of advice would just stay level-headed, just make sure the game always stays fun to you, and just, I wouldn't say, of course the stress is going to be there with school, football, and just things that you can't control. But at the end of the day, you get one life, and you should live it out doing what you love, honestly.
That's great. Now, you have been able to perform at a very high level, what we would call excellence. When you hear the word excellence, what do you think of, and how do you achieve it?
Honestly, I believe excellence is actually just an attitude, just an attitude not to want to be mediocre. Just a realization that the impossible is actually possible. And I train. I have a great support system that just keeps me level-headed all the time, and with my parents, my siblings. And the way they push me and push me and push me, I honestly couldn't do this without any of them.
Well, that's fantastic. And you got some of what you just said, some of your support system. Talk a little bit more about that. Who are some of your mentors, and how did they encourage you?
I would say my biggest mentors are my parents, man. The way my parents are I wouldn't say figure out by yourself, but make your own decisions and live with your consequences type. They guide me the way. The best upbringing ever as a child. They want to see me grow up, basically. So they lead me to the water and expect me to drink it, of course, which has happened. Just the way they push me to do good in the classroom, on the football field. It's just honestly amazing.
That's fantastic. So essentially, they did teach you that your actions have consequences, it sounds like.
Right. Yes,
and
sir.
So you've made some great decisions for yourself. And we're, again, congratulating you and the others in this Bridge Builder Excellence Award. We want to let you know, first and foremost, that you're all winners. You're coming in as the top 10, and that's fantastic. And we want to, promote you guys. And we're going to continue to blow you up. But, no matter what happens this week, you're a winner, and you've got a bright future ahead of you. And, of course, Levon Kirkland is someone who we're very proud of around here. And he's, of course, proud of all of you. And you're like one of his proteges. That's what we've been telling, hey, these guys are coming along, the next Levon Kirkland, so to speak. You're blazing your own trail, obviously. But, you're following in some big footsteps there. If you had a chance, and you do have a chance to ask Levon Kirkland a question, what would you ask Levon?
I'd honestly ask him, has anyone ever asked him has anyone ever mentioned a plan B to him? And if they have, like, how did he respond? You know, like, how did he respond to all the doubters and all the doubters, honestly? Just how did he respond? And what advice would he give us?
Hey, Tyler, a very good question there. You know, I think there's two thoughts on this. I think that some people say you shouldn't have a plan B, that your plan A is the only plan that you have. And in a lot of ways, I do agree with that. I do agree with, if you do have a goal, that's a very high goal, that, you know, that's the goal you should shoot for. But on the other hand, too, I think it's okay to be versatile. I think it's okay to be well-rounded. And I think you let what you do, your main goal, fit into their other things. Because, for example, being a professional football player, you know, your career is not going to always last a long time. I was 33 when I retired. That's a lot of life to still live. So you have to make sure you can make that transition. And why not prepare yourself to make a good transition? So, although one thought of me is like, if you have a tremendous goal, a big goal, that's the goal you go after. You don't have a plan B. But I also believe that you have to prepare yourself for the next step, because your career probably won't last as long as you think it will. You always have to have something in mind, you know, going to the next step. Or maybe you would just simply retire and get tired of that occupation you do. So I think in a lot of hands that it's okay to have a plan B, but I also believe in going for the main goal. But like I said before, you have a lot of life to live, and it's okay to have something else that you can also do and making that transition. So I hope that answered your question. That's a great question, though.
Again, we're with Tyler Brown, who is one of the state's best football players and also has incredibly great grades, and he's giving back to his community. He's showing that he not only cares about himself and his family, but he cares about others in the community. And we really appreciate that, Tyler Brown. If you wanted to thank somebody out here, who would you thank?
Definitely my parents and my siblings. Though I'm gonna keep egging that on, man. They're just the best support system anyone can ever ask for.
Well, again, we want to welcome you to the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame family. You guys are leaders. We're out here working to help lead South Carolina to the top 10 in the country in college and career readiness. You know, that's something that you've demonstrated, and your other brothers in this group have demonstrated. So I want to congratulate you and encourage you to keep up the good work. You're part of the family, so we're part of this journey. You let us know when we can help you, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you again for the opportunity.